What is up, guys? It's your boy Pup, coach of the Green Bay Drilburs, and today we are here with week 1 of the APL Storm Division. It's our new draft league. If you haven't seen the draft recap, it should have went out last weekend. So if you haven't, might as well go look at that because I got a lot of scary mons on my team, and by looking at the first mon on my team, you definitely wouldn't think that. But before we get into the team builder, big shout outs to Aaron for doing some mocks with us, looking over the team with us. Spent like an hour, I would say, like last night, just looking over stuff, playing a couple games. So hopefully that'll pay off. And yeah, I think with that aside, I'll just go right into our teams. So my team is going to have a Terra Latias, so that's free Terra, but it's Terra Preview. Then we have Scizor, Pecharunt, Terra Tinkaton, Crocodile, Inteleon, Thundurus Incarnate, Toedscruel, Terrakion, Typhlosion, and Munchlax. And then my opponent for week 1 is LonelyLitten, who has the Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Iron Bundle, Dragonite, Empoleon, Clodsire, Mandibuzz, Thundurus Therian, which is Terra, Comfey, which is also Terra, and then they also have the Chestnut. So when I looked at this team, I figured they have two really big physical and special threats. They've got the Ogerpon as their physical threat, and then Iron Bundle obviously is special threat. So I thought the first Pokemon I should bring is Munchlax because it's going to eat all the hits from Bundle. So I have base 135 HP, base 85 special defense on Thick Fat, so they can never really click Ice Beam. Even if they're like a Choice Specs Hydro Pumping variant, they're going to do at max like 37-38% to this thing, which is absolutely crazy. I could body slam them. If I end up getting a para, then I'm in a really good spot. If they end up revealing to be like Scarfed or Life Orb or Booster Energy, then I'm in a really good spot as well because I can always pivot around that. I want to make sure that they're not like Scarf or Speed Boosting set because I have Scarfer on my team. I really don't want that thing to be outrun by anything. I just have a Curse on here in case like I don't know, it's good to be able to sponge hits from the Ogerpon and the Dragonite, and obviously we'll power up my Body Slam, Rest and Sleep Talk, to keep me healthy. This thing is honestly pretty scary for their offensive threats because they can't really KO me that easily. I think +1 Dragonite, like, it's still a 2-hit KO potentially, depending on their investment. So I can eat up hits pretty well, Body Slam, get the paras, which is really going to annoy them. If I get some curses up, then I'm in a really good spot as well. If the Clodsire is also not unaware, then I do set up in that guy's face and just beat him 1v1. Also the Mandibuzz I can kind of just beat as well. My second mon, I'm going to have Tinkaton here, rocking Terra Flying. It's for the ground type moves. Even though I have the Shucka Berry on here, I can just always bait them to go for like an extreme speed if they are the Dragonite. It'll save me in some situations. This thing is really switching it at the beginning of the game to Clodsire. I'm thinking that I could either lead this or I could lead my last Pokemon, which is Typhlosion. But if I lead this thing, then I can set up my rocks. If they are a specially defensive set, I'll always kill them with a Gigaton Hammer into Ice Hammer. And then Ice Hammer will always one-shot the Dragonite because I have Mold Breaker, so it goes right through the multi-scale. I have enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Dragonite and a Mandibuzz that has a lot of investment, and also outspeed like, obviously like Chestnut and Empoleon, no matter how much investment they want to go. And then Thunder Wave is also really good into their team. It's one of the things that I decided to do during my mocks. So that Play Rough wasn't really doing too much. I'm not touching the Mandibuzz too well anyways, and I just get a free switch to Terrak every time that comes in. Even if they want to U-turn out, it's really not that big of a deal. So I can just Thunder Wave stuff. It's really clutch into like an Iron Bundle. If they want to just stand and like Hydro Pump me, I can just Thunder Wave them and I'm in a really good spot. It's great into Ogerpon as well. Next up, we're gonna have Terrakion, rocking a loaded dice set, justified. So if the Mandibuzz clicks Foul Play or Knockoff or whatever it gets into me, then it'll give me an attack raise. Got Rock Blast. On that loaded dice, I should be destroying a Dragonite through its multi-scale. I have Close Combat Earthquake as well for coverage, and then Upper Hand is really nice. If Comfey wants to click pretty much any move against me, I can flinch it. So if they're like Terra Steel, which looks pretty decent into my team, I can destroy that thing. It also will hit the Dragonite if they try to extreme speed me, and Empoleon if they want to Aqua Jet, I guess. Could happen as well. And so I thought that was a pretty good bring. I'm rocking enough speed to outspeed I'm pretty sure I'm outspeeding a max speed Thundurus, which will also outspeed like max speed Comfey and Dragonite and all that stuff. Next up, we're having Petron. No, you can't see him very well here, but we're a Black Sludge set with Malignant Chain, Hex, Parting Shot, Recover, max physically defensive. This thing can eat hits from Ogerpon. I mean, not too well, but I don't get 3-hit KO'd by Ivy Cudgel, which is really nice. And I even like will easily live 1 if they Sword Stance up. And then Malignant Chain is going to do about 75% to them if they're like non-invested. And it also has the chance, 50% chance to Toxic and confuse them. So I felt like that was pretty good. I have Hex as well in case I, get the Toxics on other things. Like if I Toxic the Mandibuzz, I can click Hex against it. I can Parting Shot all over their face, and I can recover. I just thought this is a really good set. No-brainer bring versus them. Next up, it's probably one of our biggest win cons here. It's my Latias, rocking leftovers with Terra Poison, Agility, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Draining Kiss. Very, very common set that you would see in like an OU. You bring Terra Poison so that you can't get Toxicked, so I can't really be touched by the Mandibuzz especially, and the Clodsire because I'm a Levitate. And the only thing that can really stop me is the Clodsire hazing. But if I get like a Calm Mind up and an Agility up, then the game could pretty much just be over. I think I live a +3 extreme speed from Dragonite. It's a roll after rocks. Pretty well in my favor as well. So I thought that would be really nice. A +2 agility Latias also outspeeds a Scarfed or a Booster Energy Speed Iron Bundle. So that's why I have that on the set. And it will obviously outspeed the Ogerpon as well. And we have enough special attack to just be able to destroy stuff with like just a +1 Calm Mind boosted stored power. So this thing is really going to rock their team. It really depends on what they bring. If there's no Clodsire, then this thing is absolutely free. It's super free into Mandibuzz. But I can't just switch out straight into it at the beginning of the game because I don't want to get Toxicked. So that's like the biggest threat. I can also set up on the Chestnut if that ends up coming in ever. If the Ogerpon does not have knockoff, then it's also kind of free into that because I eat the hits. And then last up, we're gonna have Typhlosion, rocking Choice Scarf, rocking Blaze. Ogerpon has Mold Breaker, so I can't Flash Fire it anyways. So the only real thing would be like a Terrifier Comfey, which does look decent into my team because I have the Scizor. I also have Tinkaton, so I feel like they could easily bring Terrifier Comfey, but Blaze is just a little bit better. If there's rocks, I have no way to get rid of them. So, I mean, if it takes me down into my Blaze, then Fire Blast and Overheat is just going to destroy stuff. If I get to be close to full health, then Eruption just destroys their team. It should be just about a 3-hit KO on especially defensive Clodsire, and if they ever bring that thing in at the beginning of the game, I can go Tinkaton, I can go Terrakion, I can go Latias. Pretty much my whole team answers that Clodsire anyways. But if I predict it, I have extra sensory that should 2-shot it, I'm pretty sure. This thing really just like blows up their whole team. The one thing that really beats Typhlosion is a defensive Dragonite, which is a huge threat for my team actually. Luckily, I feel like the Terraflying Tinkaton should be able to take care of that thing. So that's kind of why we have Terraflying on Tinkaton. That's about it for this battle. I just want to say another thank you to Aaron. Aaron ends up being LonelyLitten's opponent for next week. So, I mean, it worked out for both of us. So, yeah, that's about it for the team builder, and I'll see you guys right over here in the battle. Here we are with the battle, and I can see they brought Terra Water on the Thundy. They also have the Ogerpon. They have Empoleon. They brought the Chestnut, but no Clodsire. So I feel like it's going to be... I feel like I'm going to be able to win with Lottie. I can set it up in the Mandibuzz's face. I really wonder what they're going to end up leading with here. Maybe just like straight up Empoleon. Let's see, versus like especially defensive Empoleon, we don't really do too much with our Typhlosion there. Thinking maybe I just lead with Tinkaton See, they just lead with Chestnut, so that's fine by me. They can body press and do some damage, but rocks are really good against them. So I think I'm just gonna set them up. They do just click knock, that's fine. I get a free Thunder Wave off. They set up their own spikes, which is fine by me. I'm gonna go hard Typhlosion right here. Even if they hit me, it'll do a decent chunk, but I can get a free Fire Blast off. They do knock off, so there goes my Scarf, which is a good play by them, but I just click Fire Blast for free. They go Emp. We get a read on this. It's gonna do about 35, okay, and they're lefties. So they're max specially defensive. So I feel like that's fine with me. They could easily like get up their rocks here. Just go Tinkaton. They roost. That's fine. I could Thunder Wave again. I could also just double back out to Typhlosion. But I'm just taking chip like from the hazards at that point. I'm gonna Ice Hammer. They go Thunderous, and they're heavy duty boots. Get a huge Ice Hammer off though. And I mean, even Choice Specs, they can't kill me with anything, and Gigaton Hammer is gonna chunk something on their team. So I'm gonna click that. Even if they tear a water, it should kill. So yeah, I mean, this hasn't gone exactly how I was hoping. They substitute. It's fine by me. I'm just gonna Ice Hammer as they go Empoleon. I'm gonna Thunder Wave this thing. It's just really annoying, so might as well do that. And then I think I'm gonna go out to Pecharunt. I can Hex stuff now. This seems like it's gonna be pretty annoying for their team to deal with. I can also just Parting Shot out. Yeah, I mean, they could Flip Turn. I'm just gonna Hex. They do stay in. I get a crit, and they Flip Turn. If they go Mandibuzz, then I think I just get a free Parting Shot into Lottie, or just into Terrakion. And Terrakion can kind of mess them up. The Chestnut's a huge issue for it though. Maybe they go Bundle? Not 100% sure what they want to do. They go out to Thundy. So they're going to try to chip me. I'm going to Hex. It's a no drawback play. They just T-Bolt. This 61, so that thing was Specs, I think. Now they go Bundle. I mean, they're free to click Hydro. We get to see what kind of set they're going to be. Take damage from spikes. They Freeze Dry, so that literally does 0 damage to me. And I could double out here. I'm just gonna Body Slam. I don't want to make any over prediction. They just taunt. Okay, so that's nice. I get the Body Slam para. Awesome. And I feel like going to Rat could be such a good play here, or even Pecharunt to get my health back. I don't know if they want to take more damage on this thing. Also, by the way, they're heavy duty boots. And I did notice that. They do Hydro, so good job of me not to overpredict. And chipping this thing down is really, really nice. My end game with the Typhlosion looks really nice right now. Even though I'm not Scarf. I can just go Pecharunt for free here. They can knock off and try to kill me, but that's okay by me. This thing's gonna be really low anyways. I do die, and I just go out to Typhlosion, and it's my last switch in. I just get a free Fire Blast off. I should get a kill if I do not miss. The unfortunate part is that I don't have any way to get rid of these hazards, but neither do they, and their Ogerpon's going to take some chip. I'm guessing the Mandibuzz is probably going to be heavy duty boots as well. The Empoleon's getting pretty well chipped. And my Lottie looks amazing. Yeah, Lottie looks really, really good. I don't even think that Empoleon can beat it. If its last move is Haze, then Potential. I do hit and take out the Iron Bundle. That's really nice. They should probably go Ogre. If they go anything else, then it's a throw. They do just go Ogre. And I'm not going to overpredict. I'm just going to click Overheat. The Horn Leech does kill, though. And this is a huge, huge threat for my team. Yeah, they definitely kill my Tinkaton. I can go Lottie and Agility. If I get up to +2 speed, then my Sword Power is not even doing that much, though. I think I kind of want to bluff the Scarf on... No. They're just Horn Leech. I'm going to go out to Lottie. And I'm actually... No, I will Terra Poison this turn. And I will get my Agility off. They go hard Empoleon. Calm Mind. If they're not Haze, then I think I should be fine. They are Haze. So that's okay. I'm gonna Calm Mind again. See what they're gonna do. They Roost. And I go out to Terrakion on the Haze here. Perfect. And now I should just be able to click Close Combat and do 1,000,000%. If that Chestnut ends up coming in, I still do a lot to it. So I think that's the play. They go hard Mandibuzz, actually. It does reveal to be Boots. At this point, I have a good roll to kill with Rock Blast, so I'm going to go for that. As they go into Chestnut. And they're immune because of Bulletproof. Wow. I honestly did not think of that. So I'm in a pretty tough spot here. The Ogerpon is a huge threat. I'll go Tink. As they just set up another Spike. I kind of want a Thunder Wave on the Ogerpon coming out. So I am. They go Empoleon. Ah, that would have been so good. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a really tough spot. We go Munchlax. I can rest up, maybe. They flip turn. Let's see what they go out to. Ogerpon. I'm going to rest as they get a Trailblaze off. I think it's probably over. My play is definitely to go out to Lottie and Agility up. But if they go Empoleon, then... Wow, they just Sword Stance. And I should live any one hit. If I get to +1/+1, then I'll be killing with Stored Power. Oh, Ivy Cudgel does end up killing. Wow, I really thought that I was going to live that. Yeah, I mean... Wow. How did Lottie die there? What I'm calcing is that it never kills. What am I calcing wrong? I mean, it's a good game. They got me. I Rock Blast. Horn Leech will kill. I really wonder how I died there. Yeah, good game to Litten, but my calcs had Lottie never dying. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. What's the Ogre set? Like, it has here that the Ivy Cudgel should be doing like 70. That's insane. Let's see their team. Yeah, they're just a 252 attack Jolly. And that makes me really confused. Unless it's not like showing that Ivy Catch was a fire type move in this scenario, then that's, I mean, it's besides me. The calc says right here that I should live it 100% of the time. Ah, Terra. I did not put my Terra in the calc, so I'm just being stupid, and I threw the game based off of that. I mean, there was no way to win there anyways. The Ogerpon always had me. I guess I should have kept Petron around a lot more. I really wasn't expecting them to run literally triple boots and never get rid of the hazards. And I also thought that the Empoleon wouldn't dare to run Haze against me, but I mean, it's all right. That's just how it is. And we take an L in this first week. That's all right. We'll bounce back next week. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.